Hello everyone, welcome back to my DevOps Career YouTube channel and welcome to today's hands-on AWS session. In this lab, we are going to build a real-time serverless automation workflow using Amazon Web Services. Here is what we are going to achieve today. Whenever application team uploads a text file into Amazon S3, and AWS Lambda function will be triggered automatically. This Lambda will convert the text file into a PDF. And finally, it will upload that PDF back into S3 bucket. This is a classic example of event-driven serverless architecture in AWS. This entire process happens automatically. No servers, no manual intervention, making this as a perfect example of event-driven serverless architecture. So the stack which we require in AWS Cloud is it requires IAM role, S3 bucket, Lambda layer, Lambda function, and S3 event trigger. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel so you never miss an future AWS Labs real-time projects or cloud automation tutorials. So let's jump into lab and start building the real-time serverless automation projects. So first we'll log into the AWS console. So I have already logged into the AWS console. This is my AWS account. And first we'll create IAM role for this lab. So let me go to IAM. So go to the roles, create a role. So the role is here, it is required to Lambda to access the S3 bucket. Okay. So the use case here is Lambda. So Lambda is a trusted entity that is going to assume the permissions of S3 to access the files. Select, I'm giving this S3 full access. Next. So I need to provide the name role Lambda accessing S3 role. So here you can see who can assume this role is Lambda service. This role has a S3 full access. So you all know role is a entity that is created when you want to provide a, to a service to access the other service. Here Lambda is one service and S3 is the one service. So Lambda is going to access the S3 bucket. So now we'll go and create the S3 bucket. Let me go to the service called S3. It is a storage service where we can store the data in the buckets. So each bucket can hold unlimited data. Each file, we call it as an object. So I am in the Mumbai region. So let me create a bucket here. So let me give the unique bucket name. We need to provide the unique bucket name. So I'm giving text to PDF converter S3 bucket 2026. So I'm leaving all the values as a default now. So let me create a bucket. So for this one, we need Lambda function and also a Lambda layer. So let me go to the Lambda. Lambda is a serverless architecture where we use it to run the code. It supports multiple runtimes like Python, Java, .NET, Ruby, like this. So let me create a function. So I will give this as a text to PDF converter. It's already used. We have name. So I will use Python. I have written the code on the Python. So I will use Python 3.11 is a runtime. It also supports Java, Node.js, Python, Ruby, .NET. So these are the runtimes. You have to return the code on these runtimes. So here, if you click on this execution role, I will use the role which I created now. The role name is this one, Lambda accessing S3 role. So now the Lambda will be having this permissions to access the role. So now we see the function has been created. So I already written a pre function on Python language. So where it will convert text files into PDF files. So let me paste it. Okay, let me go to the function dismiss. So I am pasting the pre-configured code on Python language. So if you see here, I need to place the bucket name in this code. This is a code that it is written in the Python language. So boto3 import. Okay. So give me a second. So there is some mismatch. So now I have proper code. There are two places I configure the bucket name here. So if you see here, this is the place where, so I will keep minus 2026. This is the bucket name. This is the bucket where we created just now. So whenever we upload a text file, it will automatically convert it into PDF file. So let me, to save this code, we need to click on deploy. So the code is now being deployed. Okay. So if you want to test this one, you can also click on test and you can give the click on create new test event. So here you can see, drag it a little bit aside, give the name as text to PDF, just a name, and save it. Once you save it, scroll below, or else you can click again on the test here. Okay, click on test. Now see, it is failed. The import module, okay, means it requires a Lambda. Lambda requires a layer which is not part of the Lambda function. So what we need to require is Lambda layer. So for this one, we'll create that Lambda layer from the EC2 instance and then we'll upload it here. So the error message says that unable to import the module Lambda function to no module name PDF. Okay, this is the layer that converts text file into PDF. So what is Lambda layer? Lambda layer allows us to attach external libraries to our Lambda function. So why? Since Lambda doesn't include PDF libraries by default, we'll create a layer that contains required Python package for PDF generation. This ensures our Lambda function has all the dependencies in it. So to create this Lambda layer, first I need to prepare that package. So in order to prepare that package, I will use one EC2 instance to prepare that package. Go to EC2 service where we can create and run virtual EC2 instances. So go to instances. So I have already created one EC2 instances. So maybe you all aware how to create EC2 instance in AWS. This is a Linux flavored EC2 instance. Select and I will use EC2 connect to log into this EC2 instance. So this has a public IP. That's the reason I'm using EC2 connect to connect it over the internet. So let me switch to sudo mode. It provides root privileges to me to execute the commands. So first I will create one folder. The folder name, I will use it as a layer. Okay, so then I will change the directory to the layers. This is the one. So what I have to do is first I will install the pip. Pip is required here. This is the command which will install the pip. So we'll need to wait till it get installed. So the it is in progress now. Pip is being installed in this EC2 instance. So now I will use pip install, and what I will do is that fdf package. I need fdf package, fpdf packet. I am sorry, it is fpdf package. So you can see here in the function it requires fpdf package. I am building this layer here in the EC2 instance. So equal to which version I need? I need 1.7.2 as this fpdf package version. Okay, minus t, and I minus t means tag. I'm tagging this one as a Python. Okay, enter. So now it is the package is built here. If you do ls, you can see that folder called Python. Inside that one, you have all the dependencies. Now I will zip this Python file, zip minus r f pdf minus layer. I am giving that package as a name layer dot zip space Python. This is the folder I am doing the zip, and the zip folder name is this one. Enter. Now it is zip. So if you do ls here, you can see the zip. So now I will upload this package to S3 bucket so that I can import from the Lambda function. So AWS space S3 space ls. This command will list all the buckets. So why I am able to list all the buckets means I have attached that role for this EC2 instance to upload that layer zip file to the S3 bucket. So I will use any of the bucket AWS S3 copy, and I need to give the name of this package, copy, paste. So now the bucket name, to which bucket I want to upload. So I will use this required software folder bucket. Let me copy to here, copy and paste. So the file will be copied to this one. So I see that layer, all the dependencies that is required to convert text file to PDF, I have keep in this zip folder, prepared and kept. So let me go to the S3 to verify that I can see that layer inside the S3 bucket. So you can see, I can see the layer zip file here. So what I have to do is now I have to go back to the Lambda. So if you see here, Lambda, layers. So again, I am saying Lambda layers allows us to attach external libraries to our Lambda function. Since Lambda doesn't include PDF library by default, we will create a layer that contains required Python packages for PDF generation. This ensures our Lambda function has all the dependencies it needed. So I will go to the layers. Here you can see layers, create a layer. You can give PDF layer. So you can see here, you can upload it from the S3, or you can directly upload it from the local. Okay, if you have uploaded in the local laptop. So click here, and I need to give the path here. So click on this file, and you can see this is the object URL. Paste it here. So let me, if you want to select the version, you can architecture version, you can select that one. And you can, if you want to select the Python runtime version, you can select Python 3.11. Okay, all these are optional. Okay, if you want to select, you can select. So now I have created a layer with all the dependencies that is required for the Lambda to convert the file. Okay, so go back to Lambda, and this is our function. Click on it here. See here, you can see the layers, or else you can go to the configurations also. There also you can manage that one. Okay, let me click here, click on layers. Okay, So now if you see, when I clicked on the layers here, it will automatically came here. This is a place where you can attach that dependencies. So add layer. So where is our file here? Custom layer. We prepared on our own. I'm sorry. So select, this is the layer we created and this is the version. Okay. So add. So now the layer has been added. Required dependencies has been added to the Lambda. So now go and test it because earlier we got an error due to the dependencies for missing. So I have added the dependency, click on test. So now it is succeeded. Means the Lambda function has all the required things to convert the text files into S3 bucket. Okay. So now the function is ready and we have a S3 bucket ready. And what we have to do is now we need to create S3 event notification. So whenever somebody uploads a file or application uploads file to this, and it can automatically convert based on the events. That event will trigger or invoke the Lambda function which we created. So go to the properties, and if you go below other properties, here you can see uh, events. Here you can see the event notification. So click on create event notification, give the name text to PDF converter rule. Okay. So what is that one? I need to convert. Okay. Whenever we upload text file, it has to convert into PDF. So upload means put. So I will select the put request. Okay. So let me go to this one. Whenever somebody uploads a file, text file to this one, it has to use this Lambda function. It has to invoke this Lambda function to convert it as a PDF file. So if I select here, this is my function. Save it. Okay. So what we'll do is now we'll test it. Now we'll try to upload any file to the S3 bucket. This S3 bucket, click on upload, add file. So I see I will use this invoice.txt, open, upload. So the text file has been uploaded. See, it will immediately convert it to the invoice file, invoice PDF. So let me upload one more file. Click on upload, add files. So text.data.txt, open, upload, and close. So now immediately it is converted. Again, I will try to upload one more file, transcript.txt, upload. So even you can see it is converted immediately into PDF. Okay. So you have we have successfully built a real-time serverless automation system. This implementation shows serverless compute, event-driven architecture, Lambda layer uses, dynamic file generation, seamless S3 integration. This solution reduces cost, removes manual workflow, scales automatically, and delivers documents instantly, making it ideal for real-time enterprise applications. So it is fully automated, no manual conversion, PDF conversion is needed. Instance processing, it will automatically convert the text files into PDF files whenever application or application team uploads a file. It is a serverless, there is no EC2 instances, and we are using Lambda as a serverless. No infrastructure management. Faster SLA delivery. Quick document generation. When you upload text, it will automatically, immediately, it will generate a PDF document. So reduced human error, 100% automated workflow for this one. Okay. So this solution reduce cost, removal of manual work, scales automatically, and delivers the document instantly, makes it ideal for real-time enterprise applications. Okay, this is the lab. So I request everyone to see this automation. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for any future AWS labs, real-time projects, and cloud automation tutorials. Thank you.